Hog plus Earthquake. It's a deadly combo, especially if the opponent has any buildings. If they've got all air units, you're kind of out of luck, but other than that, you're in good shape most of the time. So I got some matches for you guys today. I want to show you how it's done. This first match up against, he's playing Pekka. He's playing Pekka Bridge Spam. And he's a 20-win player. I looked at him. I looked at his profile afterwards. He's a 20-win player, so he's very talented. But I think we could take him. So I'm going to show you how to beat, at the very least, Pekka Bridge Spam. So this is game number 1, and I'll get a couple more for you in here too. So we started off pretty conservative. That was a risky hog for me. I tried to do that trick where the bandit doesn't even hit the hog, but what you gonna do? Missed. It's very difficult to time, but it was worth a shot. Inferno Tower down. Bar barrel going. Distracted just long enough. He zapped the Inferno Tower, so I gotta keep that in mind. Gotta keep in mind that he's gonna have zap, and so that Inferno Tower is always gonna have to at least retarget once. What I'm suspecting him to do moving forward here is just as soon as I place the Inferno Tower, he's gonna Magic Archer on his side of the bridge and just take it out, so that way once he does zap, that'll basically polish off the Inferno, and then I gotta deal with basically a full health Pekka. So I'm sure that's his plan. He's probably gonna get a ton of damage right here. This is a bad spot to be in. What I should have done is place that knight a couple tiles back, because then the barbs would have locked on to the knight as well. But in the heat of the moment, we all make mistakes. But now it actually set me up quite nicely for this dual lane push that he really didn't have anything to handle. So now my Hog Rider is going to get a ton of damage, and I think that's going to bring the game pretty much back to even. Yeah, we're in good shape. The E-Wiz is only going to get one full hit off here. No big deal. I think I'm going to have to Inferno here. Yeah, no choice. That was a tough spot. But it should fully shut it down. Second tower is helping out with that barb. Yeah, we're good. We're clear. So, I got a 1 elixir lead. I just burned it right there. Snowball, you know, I'm trying to get back to the hog. I gotta keep cycling, man. I gotta keep cycling. But the problem is, as soon as I throw a hog down, he's got so much to counter it. Especially with that Pekka. Oof, yikes. Here we go. He's gonna Magic Archer at the bridge. I know it. There's the poison too. Okay, I didn't know it. This was me playing in this game, and I don't even know what happened. I'm losing my mind out here. Hog's gonna go in. Hog might get one hit. Yeah. Okay, good. I went pretty aggressive there with the Earthquake spell. I hadn't used that yet. He didn't know I had it. It slowed down the troops and the building long enough, or the tower long enough, just so I can get a hit off. 2 hits. Beautiful. Leaked a little bit of elixir. That could have been better. Stop that. Throw the knight down. Counter out both of those troops. Then I just got to deal with that Magic Archer across the bridge there. That's gonna be a nuisance. Hog Rider coming in hot. Got to keep the pressure on. I knew he was going to Pekka there. Anytime a hog, he's probably going to Pekka. So 183 health. If I remember correctly during this game, I didn't know how much damage the Earthquake did at Tournament Standard, so I kind of like... Yeah, 100%. I was playing it safe. I had no idea. I think it has enough to polish it off. See, there's the 20 win emote to prove it. Earthquake takes out the tower, no problem. I had no idea. Could have done that like 10 minutes ago. Either way, first game in the books. Let's hop to the next one. Alright, here we are, game number 2. This is against some player, I don't know who he is, but he's from Team Liquid Mexico. It's an official Team Liquid clan, like one of their family clans, so I'm assuming he's at least decent and semi-serious about the game. You can always read a lot about, like, sometimes they give away their deck in their name, and sometimes their clan gives you little hints on what kind of player you're going to be facing, especially in GCs when you don't know their trophy range. So that's always worth looking at. A little pro tip for you right there. But, hopping into the game, he's going to send the miner in. Miner's probably going to take out that... No, never mind. Musketeer lives, that's clutch. Barbarell's going to take that out. Oh, but... Fortunately, the E-Wiz gets a hit on tower. Don't care, because I'm going in for a Hog Rider anyways. Give me that tower, boy. That's going to get at least 3 shots, I would think. 2? Give me 3. I hear 3. That's what I like to hear. Dude, these wall breakers are going to be a nuisance the entire game. I can smell it now. Wall breakers are so crazy. They're only 2 elixir, but they're almost impossible to counter consistently for 2 elixir or less. The wall breakers are almost always a positive elixir trade, at least neutral. Maybe they force a play that takes the opponent out of their proper cycle. Wall breakers are great, is the point that I'm getting at here. Absolutely incredible card. I think they need a little nerf. I don't know if the stats back that up, but just from my personal opinion, wall breakers have always given me trouble since they got that buff a few months back. That hurts my soul. He's 100% gonna zap this. it's going to be a problem. Stop the bandit with the skellies, no problem. Knight should polish this off. Both things, I would assume. Yep, we're good. Notice how I pulled everything and I kept it in the middle so that way both towers can target the troops in the middle there, especially that high health Mega Knight. That is key to taking it out and avoiding all damage. But here I go again. Gotta keep pressuring with the hogs. That's the name of the game here with this deck. The average elixir count's like 3, somewhere right around in the 3 ballpark. So it's definitely a cycle deck. So you gotta keep moving, man. You always gotta be trying to get back to those hogs. Most people aren't gonna be able to keep up with you, so you'll catch them on a cycle and get some good damage. So he goes with the conservative Mega Knight in the back. He's pulling, like, he's trying to build up a big push, big boy push. But I don't really mind. I got that high health Knight to help me out with the Mega Knight, so I should be safe. Both those wall breakers hit the Inferno. Not the end of the world. I'm able to cycle back to Knight real quick, but he's still gonna get on tower. It's not looking great. Fortunately, that bandit went to the musketeer. That was actually really good. That I actually lucked out big time, because if not, I'd be at my tower would be much lower. Drop the Inferno. No, he's gonna zap that. Never mind. Yeah, we're in a world of hurt. We're in a world of hurt, but I think there's not enough time. Thank God. Wow. Yeah. If the clock had a little more time on it, I would be, yikes, in the doghouse. Doesn't matter. That's why there's a clock. Game 3. Let's get it, baby. All right, here we are. Game number 3. Opponent starts it off pretty conservatively with a nice little skeletons in the back. I'm going to take those out and get the free tower damage with the snowball. I love when they do that. Unfortunately, I didn't have anything to take out his ice spirit, so he gets the cheeky little chip damage there. But now I see this. Now I see that he has a Tesla, and my ears perk up, right? Obviously, he's obviously playing 2.9 Expo. As soon as you see the archers, Expo, Ice, like, all the signs are there for this to be an Expo matchup, which I am thrilled about. All right, this is a very lopsided matchup in my favor. Earthquake obviously destroys both of his buildings, the Expo or the Tesla. I also have Barb Barrel, which is extremely useful for taking out Teslas, or Expos, excuse me. So I'm in good shape right now. I'm in real good shape. And if both of those don't work, then I can always just Hog Rider. I've got the Knight to tank out HP, so I am sitting pretty, very pretty. So I love this matchup. So see how I played the Earthquake there? Pretty much because I knew he was going to have to Tesla. So I played the Earthquake exactly when I should have. He did a nice job countering it, but that was a negative elixir trade for him. He spent 6 elixir and I spent 4. So if I could keep doing that, build an elixir advantage, and that's when we can start to punish, especially when double elixir starts to hit. So we need to keep doing that. But here I'm just kind of applying pressure, keep making sure that he can't really get anything going. He's kind of waiting for double elixir too. This is a smart move. This is the proper play. If he's gonna even stand a chance, he's got to play some defensive expos, because you could see I go for the hog and then I go for the earthquake right away, but the hog was going over to the expo next, and the expo helped take it out anyway. So now he's in a good spot. If he could cycle back, if this was double elixir, he'd be in a better spot. But I'm gonna be able to finish off that expo, and he's not gonna be able to do anything with it. So, but that's the right strat for him. But I mean, even if he does that, I could still, that'll make my life a little bit harder, but not really, you know, at the end of the day, not really. So here we go. Earthquake just destroys that expo. Oh my goodness. Knight's gonna finish out tanking for it. I don't even think the musketeer will get hit, but I'm going for the hog anyways. Throw the snowball down there. I didn't know if he was gonna throw the throw anything there that the snowball would have got extra value, but the hog rider got a hit, so it was worth it. Just that little bit of difference, throwing a snowball down makes all the difference in the world. I tried to do the cheeky Inferno Tower play here, but he didn't let it happen. Good for him, but it doesn't really matter. I gave him a ton of value, but I'll take out that expo, no problem. I got a million ways to take out the expo. So I actually don't know. Maybe his best bet would be Spell Cycle. He really doesn't have a whole lot of options here. If anything, he's going for the tie. Maybe he wants to get lucky and get a Tower Lock. He doesn't have a whole lot. But yeah, I mean, you could see it's really not an issue. I'm not struggling at all. Keep the muskie alive, throw the knight in front of it, and we'll be good to go. Barb Barrel, polish it off. We're good. So this guy, at this point, he's got to be right in his pants. Yeah, see, wow. As soon as I say it, I knew this guy's just like, yikes. So good play. He put the Tesla up high, out of range. This was actually a really good play on his part. If he was ever gonna just have a chance to push. This was it. But, I mean, this will just show you how lopsided this matchup is. Easy peasy. Easy peasy, man. Even with that well played, caught me kind of off guard, I was still able to recover and not even take any damage, really, at all. So that was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So now I just basically need to keep rinse and repeat. There's a minute left, and I'm smooth sailing. I could go for the tiebreaker, or I could actually try and get his tower. Either way, I'm good as gold. Take out that Expo, no problemo. Just kind of cycling, keeping pressure on. He's gonna Tesla that. That was kind of risky to go in for the bar barrel there, but actually I think it's gonna work out just fine. Yeah, it didn't really do anything. I should have theoretically kept that bar barrel and cycle, so that way when he played the Tesla immediately after, which he was going to, I would have it. But sometimes you gotta make risky plays. I don't like to sit around and wait for the tie, so I'm going for the dub, no matter what it takes. Now I'm just spamming everything I can at the bridge, basically, just not letting his Expo get a lock, because that's when the problem starts. Because once the Expo locks, yikes, yikes. That's when you're in a world of hurt. So at this point, it's good game. He can't get to tower. He gave it his all, but there's absolutely nothing this poor guy could do. Sheer domination. That matchup's lopsided. If you ever see that, beautiful. Absolutely. If you ever lose that matchup and you've got the HOG, time to uninstall. That's it. That's the end of your Clash Royale career. It's not meant for you. Go play My Little Pony or something. That's the only chance you got. That's it, man. GG's. I hope you guys enjoyed this video here. Here's the deck once again. I started putting it down here too, so you guys can see it right away as soon as you pop in the video. And throughout, if you ever get confused, disoriented, it's down there. But also what's down here, I've got this new overlay, if you haven't seen. I've got my socials down here. And then I've got a new mic. You probably can't even tell, but I've got a Blue Yeti now. Hopefully it's maybe a little bit better. Maybe one person will notice. But anywho, that's all I got. That's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to smash that thumbs up button. That helps me out tremendously. And then be sure to subscribe if you have not already. Plenty of videos I'm going to be posting regularly. Got my groove now, so I'm going to be showing you all the best decks in the game right now. And moving forward when they release a new card, all that stuff. I'm going to keep you guys in the loop. That's it for today. All right? Stay tuned. Drop a comment with what deck you want to see me play next. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.